name is Aulia, and today I would like to discuss the topic that I choose for my midterm test. This House blocked ex-corruptors from running in legislative election. As we know, legislative means involving or relating to the process of making and passing laws. An election is a process in which people vote to choose a person or group of people to hold an official position. Legislative election means the process of selecting an individual or a group of people to occupy an official position, which in its implementation has been regulated in stages according to the applicable law in the country. So, gearing up for Indonesia's election next year, the General Election Commission (KPU) passed the 2019 legislative election regulation. This prohibits people who have been convicted of corruption, drug trafficking, and child sexual violence from running in the election. According to KPU, these crimes are extraordinary, yes, and have damaging effects on society. These crimes are severe, but under Indonesia's often flawed criminal justice system, taking away ex-offenders' right to run for office by means of regulation could undermine our democracy and preclude a group of people from having a chance to serve the public. But in addition to the criminal code, a number of laws also bar ex-offenders from working in the public sector. Several laws in Indonesia bar convicted criminal from serving as police officers, judges, prosecutors, judicial commissioners, or other government-related positions, even as legal advocates. As a good and law-abiding citizen, of course, I agree with the KPU rules that prohibit former corruptors from running as legislative candidates. Why? According to the constitutional mandate, anyone who has ever been involved in an extraordinary crime case is not allowed to become a legislative candidate. The prohibition of ex-corruptors from running for legislative position does not violate the law. This will actually develop the spirit of the law. The spirit of our constitution is that people who have problems with the law or people who have problems with legal aspects, there are extraordinary crimes, are not allowed to apply. So, I am quoting from the official Tempo National website on October 1, 2018. KPU Commissioner Hashim Ash'ari is of the view that former corruption convicts are not worthy. Is not worth. Are not worthy of holding public or state position. Therefore, another commissioner of the KPU, Ilham Syaputra, emphasized that candidates for legislative members must have a good reputation and track record so that the KPU must take a role in regulating the requirement. And for nomination for legislative members which will have an impact on presenting legislative candidates with a track record. Good, and yes, they have no problem. The KPU's idea is not without reason. Indonesian Corruption Watch in a release once revealed that in the 2014 legislative election there were 48 legislative candidates who were elected to become members of the council involved in corruption cases. Then, When compared to the previous election, the number of candidates for legislative members involved in corruption who was elected in 2014 was more than those candidates for legislative members who were involved in corruption and were elected in 2009. From the previous monitoring of Indonesian Corruption Watch, there were only 6 candidates for legislative member. Those involved in corruption were re-elected and inaugurated in 2009. On this condition, ICW, Indonesian Corruption Watch Coordinator Ade Irawan, concluded that the party recruitment system is weak, lacks electability and integrity. Why? Yes, the party elects people who have money. The party has started money politics from within themselves. The party should be able to do something wise, among others, by not letting them go or replacing them. Therefore, for whatever reason, I agree with the motion of block ex-corruptors from running in the legislative election because it violates the norms that apply in society.